We want to praise the Lord for accountability partners because when I say I got back on this ship and I was ready to go and go shopping, I was ready to go shopping. And welcome in visit. Listen, I am not a mother, but shout out to women who have been mothers because this beach situation is a lot. Okay, let's see who we have in the chat. Sorry, I am late. We did okay. So I was and sorry y'all. Let me see. I had to use my smaller phone to go live with you all because the bigger iPhone. Oh, please just don't hit the wrong button. The bigger iPhone is not charged. 1 second. So I'm gonna bring in some like special behind the scenes guests to help me co-moderate this. But hey, everybody, it's C. Thanks for coming to chat with me. We are live here on board Star of the Seas, World Caribbean's newest and largest ship. And yes, I thought I was like blowing smoke into y'all's, behinds when I thought that there might be what is it called? A spot, what is it called? Pop-up and Perfect Day. And yes, World Caribbean made it happen. When we first got here, as we were approaching, we've been out in the ocean all day. And then about 5 o'clock, they announced it yesterday, it started popping up in the app. And you can start seeing the island around 3:30. And Celebrity Up Beyond, as well as, what was the other ship that was important? Celebrity Beyond and Wonder of the Seas, excuse me, were both already in port. So it says, I think Wonder pulled off first, and then Celebrity Beyond pulled off. And as soon as both of them got out up here, we were able to jump on the ship. So, okay, let me see if I can. 1 second, y'all. I have big fingers, and this is teeny tiny. 1 second. Let me see if I can get in. I want to say hello to the comments. Enable chat overplay. Okay. I don't know, girl. Let's see. Sorry. Girl. I'm trying to just get into the comments. And but I see there are 29 people here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, there we go. What? I need this. It's a free banner that's like up in my way. Is that extra? Welcome in, 29 people. There has to be a way to show myself the comments. Dang it. Let me charge up the other phone so I can see the comments because this is not helpful right now. So let's see. I can see a few people are in the comments. 1 second, y'all. I literally just got back on the ship from. Ooh, I left my charger, huh? We just got on the ship from Perfect Day. And I literally grabbed my YouTube bag and came running. And for some reason, StreamYard is showing me all the things I don't need to see. Hold on, I can see some of this stuff. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. What's that? No. What's that? All right, we're going to have to wing it a little bit without the comments until I can fully see the comments. I don't want to exit the solo layout. Welcome in 36 people. We are live here on Wonder of the Seas. I am having a little bit of not a full technical difficulty, but it's hard to see the chat with how the current configuration is of StreamYard. And of course, because I can't run up here, I don't have my backup phone. So we're going to make it work. Don't want to do that. But I am going to invite some people to help steer. So I know y'all are at home on your couches, but I know I have some friends who are going to help me navigate the couch cruise this evening. Let me see. I can post that here. Why can I not post that here? What is going on? There we go. 1 second. There we go. Boom. If y'all only can see what I can see on my end. Return? Oh my word. Okay, let me get seated so I can see. All right, so we are live here at, where am I? I'm like, leave my phone. We are live here on, I was already here yesterday. Let's walk around a little bit. We're live here on Star of the Seas. Make sure I'm not leaving anything. And I came hightailing it back because some folks are like, hey, there are like 10 people waiting for you in the live stream. And I was like, oh, snap. So I am trying to get myself situated because we did a surprise stop in CoCo Cay. Was not expecting that at all. So it was a cool, nice little surprise because Royal Caribbean truly, like, I was expecting to be out on the, be in the, what is it called? I was expecting to be on the seas for like 3 days. And I was told you I was panicking a little bit about being on the seas for 3 days. However, Royal Caribbean surprised me to stop after Wonder of the Seas and after Celebrity Beyond moved out, then we were able to get a little 2 hour preview, not really preview, but 2 hour experience on CoCo Cay. I would say like these are my favorite things they could have ever added to the ship. These free loungers here. I think it's such a nice touch. Welcoming 42 people. And as soon as I can figure out, I'm going to find, so we sat over by Lime and Coconut yesterday. So I know y'all don't want to sit back there again. Where should we go? Tell me in the chat, where should we go? And we're going to go there. Carlene, send me a link if you like. Yes, Siobhan, I'm trying to get you up, Siobhan, to help guide me around. But for some reason, I can't see all of the features. I need to probably let my nerves calm down and sit down and hit a couple of buttons because the phone that I'm on was not the phone that I went live stream on the other day. So I gotta regroup a second. So let's see. I feel like y'all want some pool vibes. Let's start with the pool vibes and see where it goes from there. I'm gonna plop right here because I have not sat on these all cruise long. So these are some free lounges that are available. Welcome to 46 people. Sharon, literally, I had the link up for you, but I gotta put this thing in. 1 second. So y'all have not seen me. Whew, I truly want to let y'all know it's usually a better production than this. But I was having a good time at CoCo Cay. Y'all, I was in a wave pool, and I told y'all last time I went to the wave pool on CoCo Cay, I was in that wave pool by myself and floating. And this time it was like 2,000 of my friends here on CoCo Cay with me. So let me sit down. So I was like, let me enjoy this moment for a second. All right. Boo, 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 boo. All right. So we got one thing going right. The tripod is tripoding. But I don't need to see this much of me in this. Y'all want to open the StreamYard app? I feel like no. Okay, y'all. I'm opening the StreamYard app. We're going to see what happens. Allow. Different. Okay. Are we back? Um, what a difference one phone can make. Can y'all hear me? And Sharon, for some reason, I can see your messages pop through. I can't see everybody else's at the moment, but we're going to get everybody else's messages up in a second. So I'm gonna keep talking. All right, so y'all haven't seen me since Monday, which was Embarkation Day. However, you all got the first little vlog out, which was basically me running around this ship. Literally everything I do on usual Embarkation Day. So usually on Embarkation Day, after doing my mustard drill, I kind of basically just walk around the ship and get oriented to what all the ship has to offer. So their vlog dropped today. No, I'm sorry, vlog dropped yesterday. We had a little bit of a slow upload, which I think is just kind of what the content is. But they given us, Regrouping has given us four different devices that we can use free of charge with the Wi-Fi settings. So I have been enjoying that. When I say like I get it. I'm not ready to say I'm loyal to Royal, but I totally get how folks get into the loyal to Royal shenanigans. Like totally understand it for sure. So um, let's see. So you all saw me on Embarkation Day running around until I think I cut the cameras off after I went to Hideaway, which I will say Hideaway on the first day is a day that you probably want to go to Hideaway because that was probably the least crowded that it has been all trip. After was it yesterday and today, Hideaway were insanely like people's levels of crowded. So I'm glad I was able to enjoy Hideaway yesterday, or I'm sorry, the first day on Embarkation Day, and then let's say Embarkation Day evening, you all saw me go live, and I kind of covered everything. There's a couple things you did not see were that I was able to go to the Aquadome, the Aqua Show, which is Seoul for this ship. So I headed to Seoul to see that. No, I'm sorry, Torque. Torque is the Aqua Show. My apologies. Headed over to Torque. Now they do tell you that everything is going to be pretty much be prepared for technical issues, etc. So literally, Torque, as soon as the opening sequence happened, they immediately cut to a technical stop, and that show did not come back online. Today, when I'm wandering around, I ended up going to the Aquadome, and they basically had drained the pool, and they were doing a lot of maintenance on the pool in the Aquadome. So I only saw a bit of Torque. However, I was able to see Back to the Future yesterday, and Back to the Future, it's going to be the full hour and 45 minutes. They gave us a full tour. Now, I'm not sure if, like, for instance, when a show comes off Broadway or when a show makes its, like, debut or they're trying to do in preparations. For instance, I saw the Ain't Too Proud to Beg, which is the Sensation show in DC pre-Broadway. What happens is a lot of times they will run the shows with all the parts. So the show, all I say, like Back to the Future was a full hour and 45 minutes. My hope is that they will eventually cut Back to the Future down to maybe an hour and a half, see which scenes work. So whenever you all get on board Star of the Seas, hopefully that it will, they'll probably refine it a little bit. Because I can see there's probably a couple of scenes that they could remove possibly. But we are able to see the full thing. And I will say, that DeLorean, do not take your eyes off whenever you all get on the ship and you come to see Back to the Future. There's gonna be one scene where Marty enters a parking lot. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. The stage is gonna go very dark. Don't blink. When you go to the show and the stage is very dark and Marty is gonna enter the stage on a skateboard, enter into the wall, do not blink your eyes off the stage then. It's magical what they do. And I'm gonna leave it at that because I know a lot of you are hopping on Star of the Seas very soon. So let's see. I'm gonna see if I can tinker around a little bit so I can see your comments and see if I can get some folks to help me navigate a little bit. My plan is to you all at home, and I want to give you all the opportunity to boss me a little bit around this couch cruise. But let's see. I'm scared I don't want to go back to the app. I think the last time I did this, I used this. So 1 second, y'all. I'm going to just tinker around with some settings, layouts. I want to keep that. And my apologies for not being like super super prepped, y'all. I literally was, boom, you're good. Okay, y'all can hear me, cool. Enable chat overlay. I can't do that because that is not on the plan that I'm on. Um, 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to tinker around again with StreamYard because it has my full screen occupied. So I want to be able to be able to interact with you all a little bit in the comments. Thanks for the live feed. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I literally came. I was down on like CoCo Cay, and somebody was like, "Carlene's about to go live," and I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm about to go live." I was literally like about to go shopping and couldn't. But now I'm on a smaller phone, and this phone does not seem. I can't get my comments to comment for me. 1 second. And I know I can't leave this. How do I get out of here? And welcome in, people. It's usually a little smoother sailing over here, but triple cut. Oh, that's me. What's that? No. Let's go back over here. I'm sorry. Hello, 61 people. I might have to do this without comments, but I love the engagement. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. What else happened? So that was day one. Got to see Soul. Yesterday I saw Back to the Future. Okay, so we had the first C day, which was yesterday. And I spent the beginning of yesterday basically editing vlogs. But I was able to, what was it? I did some of the activities that were on the ship. So yesterday I did a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, a lot of tasting. I will say the unsung hero is the Aquadome Market because they have added, a lot of people ask like, what's the difference between Icon, what's the difference between Star of the Seas? And truly the difference, it's very small, very few subtle things. Carlene, the link is bad. Oh, I was able to hit submit. I hit submit. Oh shoot. I was trying to let my people up to like help boss me around as we couch cruise. Ooh, let's see. I don't even know what link is bad, and it won't let me scroll over here. Let's see. So anywho, so yesterday we basically kind of wandered around the ship, got to experience what was going on board. What did I start doing? I started with the casino. So my new tradition is to have coffee in the casino. I feel like it should be an event that's on everybody's itinerary, coffee and casino. Because I feel like the casino early morning hours pays very nicely. So I was hanging out casino. Y'all like my makeshift couch for the evening. So yeah. Got a nice little payout yesterday morning and this morning. I hit $160 this morning, hit a little bit yesterday morning, got in, got out. Been donating that back, trying to make sure I can get into Royal Caribbean casino programs, good graces without getting too crazy. I think we might be there. We'll see. And meanwhile, on board there was we get like 50% off of everything, so it's a perfect opportunity to try out a lot of the restaurants. So went to hit up Playmakers. Now they touched my buffalo chicken egg rolls. Those are now smaller. So the buffalo chicken egg rolls used to be like a little what was it? It used to be a little bigger, and they were cut in half. They've done something with the buffalo chicken egg rolls. They're still tasty, but they're tinier. They have good wings still. Playmakers wings are still doing their thing. So yeah. Then let me try to think what else I highlighted yesterday. Saw Back to the Future. That was awesome. I usually don't like to waste a lot of my time on ships in the theaters, but I hung out in the theater yesterday to see Back to the Future. Royal Caribbean is trying with some of the parties. So last night they've introduced theme nights every night. So last night's theme was Y2K Millennial. Tonight's theme is Caribbean. They were pretty much hit like do all the hits for the Y2K Millennium Party. But I would say like these folks we need to teach Royal Caribbean people how to party. And I'm not saying like you need to be rowdy, rambunctious, and just like wild. But like even watching Hideaway, like the DJ was playing good tunes in Hideaway. And then people were standing around and like 2 feet water looking at each other. So I want folks to like, loosen up a little bit. Loosen up. The DJ is playing some tunes. It's okay to move your shoulders. It's okay to step side to side and dance a little bit. Because I feel like it's not a bad party. There's good music. There's good DJs. But it's like the people don't know what to do with the music. So I will say, y'all, like, help these. And like there's like a little hype squad trying to get people excited. So when you all get in these ships, help the DJs. Okay, like your boss is not on this ship. Your mama's not on this ship, your grandmama not on this ship. Like, loosen up. You are on holiday, you are on vacation, giving people a little two-step just to get the vibes going. But we're just trying some new party, new theme concepts. I just need y'all to work a little bit more with them because when the folks were giving their all, the DJ was giving their all, it's not a fun squad, it's like a hype squad was giving their all, but the people were just looking at them. Come on, y'all. So there's some new themes on board. Last night also in the club was R&B and reggae night, and all the Jamaicans showed out. I heard they dipped into the crates and was playing Shabba Ranks. So yeah, they have something. It was so funny because I was talking to Damien and Kwanda, and Kwanda was like, "Yo, when did we become a theme night?" And I get it, like, it's cute to dress up as 70s, it's cute to dress up as 80s, but when your decade or your childhood becomes like a theme night, it's like almost time to reassess life. So Y2K night, what I wore my Beyonce shirt and I wore some baggy jeans. People were wearing a lot of like really bright colors. There was a lot of buffalo butterfly clips, some midriff shirts. So it's just interesting though now to like be a theme because remember like it was like the retro. Now we are retro. So, but I think it's a cute concept. If you come on board, get into the theme, dress up, and just enjoy yourself. So what else was going on? I'm trying to think of like any tips and tricks that I noticed. Oh, so it's interesting because the big news that has been out was that the Hideaway, of course, Hideaway has always been the adults only area on Royal Caribbean or Starry Seas Icon class ships. However, Tonic just has also become the adults only area on these ships. And it's like everybody is flocking to Hideaway. Everybody is flocking to Tonic to a point that, like, yes, you're going because adults only died, but it's not a comfortable vibe, if that makes sense. So it's wild because everybody's trying to dodge the kids. I found me a nice little quiet cocoon chair right on Thrill Island where the water slides are. And if you sit close enough to Hideaway, you get Hideaway's music. You don't have kids back there, but it's not in the soup pool that Hideaway has become, as well as Swim and Tonic has become a little soup pool in regards to like just a whole. Everybody wants to escape the children, but like everybody's standing on top of each other. So it's kind of interesting to watch, like people watching the sense of like there are adjustments being made on these ships. And everybody has the same mentality, like, I'm going to escape the kids, but, like, you're escaping the kids and you're with, like, this little tiny waiting pool with, like, 60 adults, 100 adults just standing on top of each other. And it would be cool, like, again, if they were dancing to the DJ music, but they literally just standing there looking at each other. I will say, if you are looking for a quieter vibe, even Overlook today, everybody flocked to Overlook, tons of people doing work from Overlook. I'm not making a complaint. I'm just saying that if you're going to get to Overlook in the morning, be prepared to get there really early. I would say the alternative, though, if you go to the Pearl, what's it called? Pearl Cafe. If you are a person who's working from these ships, head to Pearl Cafe. Pearl Cafe, under every chair in Pearl Cafe, there is a USB charger and there is also plugs for like actual plugs, and I believe also some European outlets. So if you're a person that has to work from these ships, I will say Royal Caribbean has done a good job of having a lot of places for you all to work. It's just everybody flocked to the Overlook. So the key to, I guess, navigating these ships is like try to find the little nooks and crannies that most people wouldn't think about, because everybody's heading to the same areas because they're really excited about them. I would say even probably the place that most people have not flocked to on this ship has been Central Park. Central Park has been so underutilized. So, if you're on these first few sailings, head down to Central Park if you're looking for like the place to work. a chiller vibe because a lot of people are on the other sections of the ship trying to navigate that. What else? So, what else have I tried? So today I also tried Hooked. We get 50% off of specialty dining. So this is my first time eating at Hooked. I will say, like, if it were for me, I highly recommend if you want to try Hooked. I would not recommend you do Hooked for dinner. I recommend you do Hooked for lunch. See if you like Hooked for lunch because there were a couple of hits, but a lot of misses for Hooked. They did a really good job of duplicating Red Lobster's cheddar bay biscuit, but I would say like, yeah, I would have been upset if I had paid Hooked full price for dinner, but I definitely think it's worth trying. But they had overcooked, and it also could be like they're trying to sort out certain things. But I was really excited about trying Hooked, and Hooked was just okay. So I would say like, if you want to try Royal Caribbean specialty dining, like try to dip your toe into the lunch menu because the lunch menu is half off. It's a little cheaper. It's pretty much the same thing. And it kind of gives you just financial wiggle room should you just not like it and you're not taking the hit of, it's $25 for lunch menu and dinner menu is like 60-ish. So that is Hooked today. What else? One of the big things I noticed is funny. I'm going to try to produce a vlog because everybody was asking, hey, what is the difference between Royal Caribbean Celebration Key and CoCo Cay? And because we made a stop here in CoCo Cay, which CoCo Cay is like right over my shoulder, we're still here in port. I think we push away at 6:30. So I was able to do a bit of a comparison, like what's the difference between CoCo Cay and Celebration Key, because everybody was like, comparing the two. And I think they are like tomatoes and potatoes. Like they are not the same. But it's funny because I was like, everybody's talking about Celebration Key's bees. What people are not talking about is CoCo Cay seagulls. Those seagulls were everybody out here. But it was cool to see CoCo Cay. All right, let me see if I can tinker around a little bit more to get this stuff working the right way. I don't think so. It's not scrolling for me. Let's see. If I do the YouTube thing, I think if I come out, y'all are not gonna. Let's see if I go on mute if I try to do YouTube and look at the comments from there. 1 second. I think now I'm on sideways. I'm just gonna look at the comments to see if you all can. 1 second. I'm just gonna try another method of seeing the comments because whatever's going on with my teeny tiny screen, I can't see what you all are saying. Yeah, I don't want to just be talking to myself. I'm gonna just check to see if I went mute because. Alright. Let me go to my own live. See if I can navigate from here. Oh, it went black. Okay, one that did not work. Okay. All right, I should be back. I was trying to navigate, trying something else with you all, just so I can see the comments. Who is this? Can't see you. Can you see me now? Oh, there's somebody's asked about Virgin Voyages. Hopefully y'all can see me now. I'm going to, I don't know what else I can do to see the comments. It won't let me scroll. What did that do? That probably didn't help. One second, 66 people, just trying to see if I can navigate this settings so I can see the comments that you all are making. And they're paying like, can you try sending lap? Oh, okay, that's a good idea. 1 second, I might go black. I need to send some folks a link. It's like a bagpipe. All right, there you go. Let me hop back over here. Good idea, Siobhan. Alrighty, so I sent for help so we can at least possibly hear. I feel like there's a bagpipe on board. Do you all hear that? There's a bagpipe on board. I'm gonna take y'all around maybe to see the bagpiper, and then hopefully my assistant mod people can pop in. I don't know if I'll be able to hear you though, assistant mod people. Alrighty. Trying to see if I can see comments. Okay, so while we figure out if I can get some assistant mods, let's see if we can move to another spot. So we got enough of sitting here. This is the Chill Island neighborhood. Let's see if we can try something else. Move around a little bit. Move it and shake it around. Ugh. So this morning I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning because I was like, this is our last day. Oh, now I can't put my now I can't put my tripod away. Ooh, this is a jet. This is a holiday. Ooh. Okay. Who is this? Oh, got one person waiting. Okay. Now, Siobhan, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see you or hear you. Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can't. Hold on, let me see. Let me turn it up. It could be me. Say something. Oh, wait. Say something.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay, I can. I want to go to a quieter spot. And let's see if I can see you on the stage, though. Okay, Siobhan is here to boss me around. 1 second, Siobhan. So I'm moving to a spot. I'm on my old iPhone 12. So Siobhan is here to help me. She's going to boss me around. Siobhan's going to read the comments because
I'm going to do my best.
I can your comments, but, you know, I get by with my friends. Okay, so where am I? I'm in Thrill Island. Oh, shoot, this is the back of the ship. Let's go on the overlook because it's going to be a little quieter. But, Siobhan, what do we got in the chat?
So you have, first of all, you have a lot of great folks, a traveling black couple. You have Mickey's Adventure, Poverty to Paradise. Hey, girl.
Hey.
You have Miss Barbara Thompson. She's there. Foodie Vacations.
Hi, Miss Barbara.
Mark Hackett. I hope I said that correct. On the Go with YOLO. MH Family Adventures.
Okay.
Turk. So let's see, Jersey Twin Travel Channel. Hey y'all, that's new.
Hey, introduce yourself.
Please do.
I mean, people know you, but introduce yourself.
And let's see, Nadine Bell is in the house. Regina Davis is here. And Jacqueline Ray Morris. So those are some of the familiar names or names I'm seeing the most. Miss Barbara wants to know, are you seeing any of your favorite YouTubers on the ship? Have you seen anybody that you're familiar with?
So, not this sailing. So, I've been hanging out with Damien Ponder at our onboard. This is not a media sailing. So, this is actually a casino sailing. And to be honest, y'all, I don't play a ton in the casino. I will say Royal Caribbean has done something very interesting where I think they kind of just randomly sample whoever plays. So play, because I've been talking to a couple people on board and we all thought that this was like spam to get invited. So not actually, this is not the sailing that's going to have a ton of YouTubers. There's sailing that's coming on the 13th. So the one that was before us, the 9th. There was about 120 some odd influencers, and then the one behind us will have a bunch of influencers. So I'm not gonna go in there. So yeah, this is pretty much what is this? Travel agents and casino people.
Okay, nice. Okay, so also Miss Sydney is here. Hey, girl.
Hey.
And Fats and Trey just entered the house. So hello, Fats and Tree. Sorry. Hey, how are y'all?
DC in the house.
And Sweet D is here. What's going on, Sweet D? Let's see here. Okay, so any questions you guys have, try to drop them in the chat and I'll see if I can get them to Carlene. Hopefully she can hear me well enough to answer them.
And Sharon, you can hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yep, you're great.
Okay, we're good. We're great.
Okay, so where are you now? Are you in the Windjammer?
I am in Chill Island. I'm scared to push buttons. I'm gonna turn it around so I can show you where I am. That camera. Okay, cool. So I am, this is called Chill Island. And this is, what is this section? This has lime and a coconut. This has the Cantina Fresco. There's what's this called? There are hot tubs back here. There are 2 levels of lime and the coconut. So this is the bottom of lime and coconut. Nice. And then there's the top side of lime and coconut.
Okay. Mark said teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, that's what we do. We try to support each other.
Yes. Especially a day like today where technical is kicking my arse.
Yeah. So, and that's one thing I will say. When we were on Icon, I was just like trying to make sure she had everything. So I'm going to be right here while she's on Star. Miss Barbara wants to know, what's your favorite part of the ship?
Favorite part? Okay, I'm going to turn it around 1 second. They close in a lot of pools, but I love these little side pools.
Okay.
I'm trying to see where else to sit. There's a bagpipe playing. Hold on, I'm turning the camera back around 1 second.
So have those side pools been closed the whole sailing, or is it just been recently? The pools, have they been closed the whole sailing?
No, so they just closed. I think they're preparing them well, I can't say tomorrow because it seems like there's going to be a day between this sailing and the preview sailing that they're trying to get some things together. First I'm going to answer the favorite place on the ship. Favorite place, I would say, I think the Chill Island.
Chill Island.
And I find myself back to this section a lot. So far, Chill Island. Or second runner-up, because I like to be outside. Second runner-up would be the Pearl Cafe. In early morning, you can see the sunrise, and you have your coffee, and there's breakfast sandwiches, and they're very plush chairs. So those are my two favorites. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's nice. I'm pretty excited about that part for myself. Let's see here, and Miss Sydney said, "Is Cantina Fresca in place of El Loco Fresh?"
Yes. And look, okay. I'm walking in circles because I can walk y'all back over there. So actually, I think I'm calling it the wrong name. It is still El Loco Fresh.
Okay.
But I will say, they got it right on Star. And as soon as I walk over there, I'm going to turn around for y'all to see it. They have quesadillas. There are now nachos out. There is a big fixins bar for where you can put your items. What else? Of course, a really big tequila bar that also has morning spritzers if you're down here in Chill Island. So I feel like they kind of, because El Loco Fresh was kind of a dud for me on Oasis. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I don't know if they've taken the feedback or what, but I feel like they cranked it up a little notch with this version of El Loco Fresh. I'm about 20 steps away, so I'm going to turn around and show y'all in a second.
I was going to ask if they had stepped it up, because I've tried it on Wonder and Icon. Every royal ship, I just don't like it.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful. El Loco Fresh, I'm here now. It looks beautiful, but it always lands a dud. So 1 second, I'm going to turn it around. There's no food out, but you'll get to at least see it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm entering this section now. And so it's brightly colored. I'm not sure. They're closed with a lot of the venues this evening for some reason. I'm not sure they're just getting ready for having a day off tomorrow, but you all can see how big it is.
Yeah.
It is a hot tub. I'm going to swing past. One of the added hot tubs are over here.
Okay, so it's kind of like Icon, except for, like you said, that added hot tub. So it does look very familiar to how it is on Icon.
Say that one more time for me. There's a lot of music where I am at the moment.
Okay, I would say it's very similar to how it is on Icon. So it does look familiar. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very to my knowledge, and I was not blessed to be on Icon, but very subtle changes. I would say the biggest changes are in Aquadome Market. There are two different spots to eat in Aquadome Market. So there's crepes, barbecue, and I don't know if the pad thai is new or not. So you Icon people have to let me know. Of course, like a new show. There's one more hot tub. So this ship is pretty much a spitting image, and then you know Royal likes to do this whole thing where they're going to add like one more inch to say they're the biggest. I also noticed branding wise, they are saying this is the largest family vacation. So that's going to be Star's kind of moniker, I believe.
Okay. So Utopia is like the world's biggest weekend. This is going to be the largest family vacation.
Yes.
Okay.
Royal is leaning heavily into the ists.
Okay, so Linnell from Poverty to Paradise wants to know, she said, this ship looks too big to explore in 3 days. How long is this cruise that you're on?
Hey, Linnell. First off, hey, Linnell, if y'all not following Poverty to Paradise, please do.
Yes.
This is only 3 days. And y'all, 3 days is nowhere near enough.
Not enough.
For me, this has been a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like kind of strategic and finding days and periods of time to like just chill out. Oh, I'm in Thrill Island at night. Hold on, let me see Thrill while I run my mouth a little bit. Y'all can see Thrill Island. Back camera. Okay, let me reverse for thirst. They still have the water slides going. But yeah, this is 3 days. But I will say Royal Caribbean is trying to make sure that people can have access to these big ships, but for shorter sailings.
Gotcha.
So you are going to see Utopia. Wonder is going to do it in and out of Miami. Be able to give people these options so they don't have to do 7 days just to get a big ship. So I appreciate Royal for doing that. Am I coming through okay?
Yeah, you're great. You're great.
Okay.
Jersey Twin Travel Channel and Mickey's Adventure wants to know, have you seen Sailor yet? I want to know too.
Oh, have I seen Sailor? I have not seen Sailor the whole trip, but y'all know who I saw?
Who you see?
Michael Bay Bailey.
No.
You know, Michael Bailey, I have the biggest crush on Michael Bailey. Royal Caribbean CEO.
Yes.
And I nutted up when I saw him. Like,
no, he's really cool though.
Really smiley me, but I can get very anxious and nervous. And I saw him this morning and clean up.
Oh my! That would have been me though.
You said what?
That would have been me. So you good? And first of all, thank you.
Sailor. I'm sorry. Where did somebody said Sailor popped out? Somewhere random on the ship. Oh, in the Facebook group, one person popped out on Sailor. I have a quick view of y'all for Hideaway and CoCo Cay if y'all want to see it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So this is the emptiest I've seen Hideaway all cruise, and we're still here in port. So y'all can see some of the vibes.
Do you know how many people are on that sailing?
Hold on one more second. Say that again.
Do you know how many people are on the sailing?
Yes, there are about 2,000 people on board, which has me kind of like, I don't know how they're going to do it when they get a sailing that is going to have like, how much? These are all like what, 6,000 people, 7,000 people?
It's close to 10,000 with crew.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that would try my patience, and I'm being honest with y'all. Because even with the 2,000, it seems like all 2,000 people are. Oh, I love the water park.
It's beautiful. Yes.
Well, for colors, I did not ride any of the water slides though. I didn't catch any of the water slides at all. But I just love looking at them because they're so colorful. But yeah, only 2,000 people on board, and it just seems like everybody kind of goes to the same spots. So while it's not at full capacity, you can feel the 2,000 people. So I would say, like, whenever you come on Star, either you're gonna have to get up early like you do any other cruise, or try some of the less popular spots.
Okay. I will say on Icon though, it did seem that it only felt crowded when they had like a big to do, like the balloon drop or the parade. But more people in the ship, people do tend to spread out a little bit better.
Yeah, and I will say, for some reason, people have not been really digging the Royal Promenade parties. I mean, right now it's a lot of Royal Caribbean staff on this sailing. So like a lot of them are like hanging and connecting with one another. The what is this called? Mini golf is behind me at the moment. So a lot of them aren't really here for like the traditional royal stuff that most of us vacationers would be for. So like some of the parties have been done. Now the music hall has been jumping in regards to the club atmosphere, but again, these are a lot of people who have been working with each other remote, and they haven't got to see each other. So a lot of people aren't on here are just kind of kicking it with one another. So I will say like probably some of the dynamics from my sailing versus like some of y'all's sailing dynamics will probably change.
Okay. Prestigious Journeys wants to know, have you tried Pier 7? They are offering brunch at $8.99 on their sailing. And what about the escape room? They are offering it for free.
Say that one more time. I heard something about brunch.
Pier 7 for brunch. Have you tried that? Pier 7.
Oh, wait. Now, who was that? They put me on the game. I didn't know Pearson was offering brunch.
Yes. So they wanted to know, have you tried it? Prestigious Journeys wanted to know, have you tried it?
I haven't. Prestigious Journeys. I'm going to just quickly show you all. I'm over here by Crown's Edge. I'm going to turn it around 1 second, and I'm going to get back into that question. 1 second. All right. So I'm over here by Crown's Edge. Can y'all, wait, I'm turning the wrong way. Can y'all see it?
We can see it.
There we go. So somebody, can y'all see her?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. There they go.
Nice.
And that ending, put your feet up. That ending has been real harsh for everybody.
For sure.
All right, I'm going to turn it back around so I can answer that question. Woo! It's warm here. 1 second. Oh, nope. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Prestigious Journeys. You put me on the game. I did not know. I'm trying to find a quiet spot. I did not know that Pier 7 was offering brunch. I have been like by Pier 7, so Pier 7 is over by the Surfside neighborhood. And they had a lot of burgers. Did not know they had brunch. And I know that there is an early morning breakfast buffet over in Surfside. So families, if you want to come down from your Surfside neighborhood cabin, you don't have to do the Windjammer traffic. You can just eat at Surfside. There's a buffet right there for you.
Okay. And have you tried the escape room?
No, but I know. And see, y'all, listen, this is a 7-day ship. Sure.
It is. Yes.
It's a 7-day ship. They had, and they have like two, because usually if you're on a Royal Caribbean ship, they only have like one escape room and they run the same theme. There Who's buffering?
Yeah, you froze for
buffering.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go back downstairs.
Okay, let's see here. What's the best surprise you've encountered and the biggest letdown so far? The best surprise.
We're back. I'm sorry. I was buffering. One of us, we were buffering.
Oh, okay, my bad. Linnell wants to know, what's the biggest surprise you've encountered and the biggest letdown?
Whoa. Biggest surprise. Okay, I can give you biggest letdown first.
Okay.
Biggest letdown, I will say, has been Hideaway. Not because it's not a good time. It's just, it's crowded there. So they added these loungers where you can kind of like purchase a free lounger for the day in the middle of the pool. But there's no shade. So these people are just like sitting there doing nothing. If that makes sense. Let me grab one of these chairs here. Hi. So I would say that, and because it gets super duper crowded, hopefully y'all can still see me okay. Because it gets super duper crowded, yeah, I thought I was gonna spend more time in Hideaway. Surprise. I gotta think about that. Give me a second.
Okay.
And right now, I'm in Lime and Coconut upstairs area.
Okay.
Hi.
Let's see here. So good questions coming through. Big Murph wants to know, is the drop slide open? But I don't know. It's not open yet.
No, they
Ooh.
are not opening that drop slide at all. And the slides are wearing the girls out. So even today, while out and about, a lady got hurt on the yellow slide. So you all know that the orange drop slide is closed.
Yeah.
Icon. I think they just closed it out of abundance of caution here on Star as well. And I was hanging out in Thrill Island because again, everybody kind of, the lounges there are open because everybody out there is kind of like using this. Nobody's really using the lounger, so I was chilling back there today. And a lady coming off the yellow slide. So I basically saw somebody running with I saw people running with a wheelchair. And this lady was coming, she got injured. I'm not sure if you're going down the slide or maybe she was trying to stand up and get off the slide, but y'all be careful with these water slides. So, and I will say the Aquadome Market, I think I had a really good, strong reaction. I love that they're doing like pinks, purples, blues, for merch on this ship. So I would say the merch kind of shocked me.
Okay.
I know, not your traditional thing.
What did you say about the Aquadome Market? You kind of buffered.
My bad. I said Aquadome Market, the Thai, like the selections of Aquadome Market shocked me.
Yes. The Thai restaurant is new and the barbecue is new. So definitely, yeah, it was definitely very shocking to see that on the ship.
Yep. And then Pearl Cafe also this morning, I would say that was a little bit shocking too. I know I feel like all my shockers are food. I would say letdown was cooked seafood. Cooked kind of let me down a little bit. I was expecting a little more quality seafood, but it's seafood. But Pearl Cafe in the morning for breakfast, their sandwiches and their fruits and all that stuff, and just the plush chairs, and you can just see the sunrise. That was a pleasant surprise.
Let's see. Mickey's Adventure said, I am looking to do Crown's Edge next time I am on board the Icon ships. So I hope you get it done, sis.
I hope you get it done. It's a very short ride. But it seems thrilling. And you get a free video or something like that.
And we have it's Jay Renee and Event Yours of Spirits. They are in the house. And Event Yours said, I love the escape room on Icon. Can't wait to experience the one on Star.
Yeah, no, they sound really good in regards to the theming. It was just yesterday, it was so many shows on top of one another. So they were running Soul, and as soon as you got out of Soul, you had to run to Back to the Future. And then they were running two of the escape rooms at the same time. So literally it was hard. For a 3-day selling, I couldn't squeeze it in. I will say I've been hearing really great things about the Soul, what is it called? Ice skating show.
Okay.
New elements to it. So.
Do they have a Louis, the jazz bar on this ship?
They do. And I have not spent that time in Park on sailing. I've been spending a lot of times. My casino cruise. I'm trying to get casino perks. So I've been spending a lot of time in Real Promenade, and have been the spots. I have not spent a lot of time in Central Park, so maybe tonight. And then I wanted to get to dueling pianos, but it was so crowded. Like you can just see people bleeding out the back of dueling pianos. So there's a lot of stuff that I have not done, and so I'll be tuning into like y'all Parker's on the go and everybody else who's getting one of these other preview sailings and who people are doing a week long, because it's just been impossible to get everything done.
Yeah.
And I try to like bog myself down with trying to get everything done.
Walking Beyond Borders is here, and they are saying hello. Walking Beyond Borders.
The what?
Walking Beyond Borders is in the chat. They were saying hello. Let's see. I want to go with Yellow says she is not a fan of the escape room. Done done for work events, and she's good on it.
Fair. I did escape room on Mariner, and I'm kind of like, I was good. I didn't have to do it again, but the themes of the escape room kind of got me. Seeing it in the app, it looked different. So I would try it. I'll give it one more try on this ship.
How about the karaoke room? The karaoke rooms. Have you been in one of those yet?
No. So it's a karaoke space. So it's not like the individual ones, like how Virgin does it, or I'm not sure does any other ship. Y'all would know. Does the individual karaoke rooms?
Right.
It's literally a karaoke space.
Okay.
And I walked past that the other day. They were doing adult. It's been a lot of adults karaoke. And people again it was packed to the brim. People were kind of bleeding out the backside of it. So I didn't go in, but it seems like it's a hit.
Because in the app it's $40. So I was assuming it was a room.
Say that one more time.
It's $40 in the app. I just assumed it was a room.
Oh, wait. I don't see a price to it.
Yeah, it's $40
for our saving. I didn't see a price to the karaoke rooms. I have not seen individual karaoke rooms.
Okay.
So maybe I'm missing that out. I just see there's a big spotlight karaoke for everybody.
Okay. Awesome. Let's see. Cherie Thomas wants to know. She said, you said the club was jumping, but what is the DJ playing? How many Starbucks, if any, are on board? She got a lot of questions. She want them in.
Oh, I love those. Are unique questions. So
they are.
For those. There is one Starbucks on board that's branded as Starbucks. And then Pearl Cafe also does Starbucks products. So there's two sides of Pearl Cafe. You can drink coffee or you can purchase coffee. And then she said, what was the DJ playing?
Yes.
Again, I will say, like, I heard they were jumping last night. They were playing R&B. They were playing a lot of like old school reggae. But the first night, I think it was just kind of like, again, these are a lot of Royal Caribbean employees who are like, they have not seen each other. They see each other remote and they're like all happy with their team and they're hanging out. So they were playing, my favorite cruise ship song, Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind. I'm being sarcastic for those in the chat who don't know. That's not the number one song that'll make me exit the club.
Girl, I'm out.
So they were playing, your usual kind of college frat party stuff on the first night. People were dancing to it, and yesterday night was a theme night, and that was R&B and reggae. And I didn't make it to it last night because sitting in Back to the Future drained me. But I ran into Damien Quana this morning, and they said the club was jumping, and the Jamaicans were excited to hear all their songs.
Okay, nice.
And fun fact, the cruise director was DJing last night. So
really?
I learned today that the guy who's the inaugural season director, he started as a Royal Caribbean DJ and got a promotion.
He was a cruise director on Icon.
He DJed last night.
Yeah, he was a CD. He was a CD on Icon when we were on Icon. Yeah, so
he's the go-to guy. So shout out to his promotion.
Absolutely. Linnell says she's going to be on Star on August the 20th for 3 days. Any must-do food, shows, or other. And thank you for doing this live.
First off, thanks for being here, Linnell, Poverty Paradise. If you have not followed her, follow her.
Yes.
Must-dos, I would definitely say go see Back to the Future. But try to see it as early as possible because it's going to take a big chunk of your time. I would say take time go to Hideaway on Embarkation Day. Don't even waste your time going to the Sail-Away party. The Sail-Away party was like 10 people on the dance floor. They might have got to 25 people on the dance floor doing they did 4 slides and then it exited. So I would say spend some time in Hideaway on your first day because the second day, third day, so many people soup out there. The casino has been hitting for me, but I don't encourage gambling. But it's been nice. I think those are my top ones at the moment. That's what I did a lot of so far. So
okay.
Hideaway early, get it knocked out on your first day. Go hang out there. Go see your shows because there are new shows from Royal Caribbean. And honestly, just find one of these loungers, sit back. They have remedied that whole thing where they said the bigger ships don't have ocean views. They fixed that. There's ocean views everywhere now.
Okay, nice. Prestigious Journey says, being a new TA, what area would you suggest that I focus on to boost my business?
Area of the ship?
Yes.
To boost your business.
I'm assuming she said in my short
as a new TA, get out there and just experience all the things, because what might appeal to one client, like this ship might be too big for some clients. This ship might be out of some clients' price ranges. So I just recommend for TAs, you are the best TA with the more you travel, because the more you travel, the more experiences that you can share. I had people hit me up to buy flights to Malawi and Johannesburg just because they saw me travel to to the continent. So if you are trying to sell this ship, I say just lean into what Royal Caribbean is saying, as this is the largest family vacation. I did a promotion where I was offering some onboard credit out of pocket, and you can still get that promotion if you want to. Just email me at cdc@gmail.com, and shout out to the people who responded to that promo. But the people who have hit me up so far, I've gotten a mom and son hit me up, and I got a family looking for a cruise Christmas. So I would push it to the families, and I will say the one parent that reached out to me, like I saw a room for $2,800 7-day cruise. So for some reason, Star is kind of more accessible than Icon when she launched. And I also think that coming out of Orlando is easier for families to navigate than going to Miami. So I would kind of lean into that whole, cheaper flights to Orlando, and that Royal has so much inventory on the market right now that these big ships are competing with themselves. So you can get yourself a good deal on Wonder. You can get yourself a good deal on this ship for off season. I haven't looked at Icon prices, but yeah, I would just say lean into the family aspect, because it's gonna, as a solo traveler, this will hit your pockets to pay that double rate. So I hope that helps you.
KC Connection Blog says, I booked the karaoke room. So there is a karaoke room. Like, I thought I saw it in the app, but it was showing for us for $40 a person.
Okay.
It was showing, so that's interesting, because that's kind of Virgin's lane, the karaoke room. So I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to do that. Yeah,
and I honestly thank you for the person in the chat that mentioned that, because I just haven't seen them. So maybe I just need to look a little closer.
Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, Independent Black Voices here. Hello, how are you? They're saying hey. And let's see. It's just J. Renee said, oh wow, that's different. The CD.
1 second, Siobhan. For some reason my phone is turning down. 1 second, this iPhone 12 is like losing battery. Okay.
Let's see here. It's J. Renee just says, that's different, that the CD is a jack of all trades. And most of them do start that way.
Yeah, I had never heard of a Royal Caribbean person getting promoted. Usually a lot of the cruise directors across industries are stand-up comedians. And somehow ended up in cruise industry. So it was cool to see that he was a DJ and did this thing. And it's kind of cool to see, like, yes, he's cruise director, but, when I'm bored, I just go pop off in the club and do my thing. So I think that's dope.
All right. So I think I got to the bottom of the chat. If you guys have any more
and my phone is getting to the bottom of its battery.
Yeah. So you have 71 watching. If you guys would please go ahead and like and share the stream, and make sure you support our good friend Carlene here. She's doing an amazing job working while she's working. Okay, sis is working
the
double
battery's
time.
Just so low, I can't hear you, Siobhan. But thank you. If y'all haven't followed, it's 71 people in here. If y'all haven't followed Parkers on the Go, that's got a 10% warning. If you haven't followed Parkers on the Go, make sure you all follow Parkers on the Go. They are getting on this exact ship on August 16th.
Yes.
And I know they're going to give a whole totally different vibe of what I gave. So make sure you all check in for all the things that you didn't see here.
Yeah, we got you. We're gonna have you covered. You know, Brandon gonna make sure we work. So I gotta work.
I'm lost now. But thank y'all. It's C. Thanks for coming to chat with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
Bye, y'all. Good night.